All right, let's talk a little sports. The college rankings are here. We have Georgia, Michigan, USC, and TCU. Alabama's number 6. They're doing everything they can to see if Alabama has a shot to get in. Now, I do believe USC and TCU have to win Saturday. Um, USC will have one loss if they lose, and the other one team will have, I think, two losses. Um, but I don't think if they played Alabama, they can beat them. So I think that's why they're like, okay, well, if one of them loses, they'll put Alabama in that spot. But I think people are honestly tired of Alabama. It's not that they're not good. It's just we want to see parity. You want to see different teams when want to see different players, different standouts, different coaches. You want to see different fan bases. This is the time of the year where some colleges that we may not see a lot get a little more notoriety and shine. We don't see a lot of TCU. We obviously see a lot of Alabama, LSU, and the Michigans, and Georgia, the Ohio States, and USC hasn't been good in a long time since the Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart era. So it's good to see them back in the news. So we do want to see more different teams, and obviously they're talking about expanding it, which basically will be back to square one if they expand it. This would be Alabama every year, just like it was a couple of years ago before they expanded it. But we're gonna talk about the future. Let's talk about now. I hope Georgia wins out and wins it all. We'll see. It would be interesting to see if we can get a Georgia USC like a West Coast East Coast thing, or Georgia Michigan, because their fan bases are really really obviously historic. And diehard. But yeah, just if we can get TCU and USC across the finish line, winning Saturday will be fine because we don't want to see Alabama. Of course, we see Nick Saban a lot. We've been here before. We want to get a little different look at different teams, different players, and then honestly, with this expansion that we know that 9 to 10 is going to happen, we're going to see Alabama many years to come. They have top recruits every year. We all know that. So whether they expand it to 5, 6, 8, 10, they're gonna be in the top whatever the ranking expansion is in 2 years. So we don't need you in Alabama. We'll take the other teams until the expansion comes. But let's go Georgia, Michigan. That's who I'm rooting for. I don't know if UC can beat Georgia or even compete with those guys, but we'll see. But I would love to see Michigan and Ohio State at the end. We'll see. All right, y'all be safe.